Let's be honest, academic papers are intimidating. They're long, dense, full of jargon, and half the time, you finish reading and realize you still don't know what the paper was really about. But here's a secret. People like Lex Fridman, Cal Newport, and other prolific researchers, they rarely read an academic paper cover to cover. Instead, they read strategically. Because in the world of research, your time is limited, and the paper pile is endless. Today, I'll show you how they read papers, so you can extract maximum insight, skip the fluff, and never feel overwhelmed again. This is a complete strategy built for students, researchers, curious learners, and casual nerds alike. And no, you don't need a PhD to use it. The truth about academic papers. Here's the reality. Most research papers follow the same structure: abstract, introduction, methods, results, and conclusion. But here's the catch. Most of them are not worth reading fully. The number of irrelevant or low-impact papers in any field is overwhelming. So, rule number 1, you're not supposed to read everything. You're supposed to filter efficiently. This is how researchers stay smart without drowning in information. And it's the first mindset shift you need to adopt. Let's go over some reading stages. Stage 1. The scan and skim. Step 1. Title and author scan. Lex Fridman doesn't waste time. Before diving into a paper, he quickly checks the title and author list. Why? Because names matter. In any field, certain authors have a reputation for groundbreaking work. If a paper is written by someone you trust, or someone frequently cited in your area, it jumps to the top of the pile. Even if you're new, start taking note of recurring names. They're likely leading voices in your field. Step 2. Abstract dive. Next, the abstract. This is the paper's pitch. Some scholars like Andrew Ng say the abstract should tell you 70 to 80% of what you need to know. If the abstract is clear, compelling, and relevant, you go on. If not, move on without guilt. Step 3. Jump to the conclusion. That's right, go straight to the end. The conclusion and future directions section gives you the so what of the paper. What did they find? What do they think it means? What's next? This section often contains judgment, speculation, and future goals, making it great for quickly understanding the paper's impact. Stage 2. Strategic deep dive. Once a paper passes your scan, here's how to read it deeper without getting stuck. Step 4. Read the introduction, if you're new. If you're just starting out in a field, the introduction is gold. It connects the dots, explains background info, and often cites foundational works. But if you're already familiar with the topic, skim it. You'll likely know what they're going to say. Step 5. Skim the figures and captions. You know how Cal Newport advises focusing on core ideas first? Same logic here. The figures and their captions give you the visual summary of results and methodology. It's like speed reading the paper's brain. If a figure grabs your attention or confuses you, then go into the text that explains it. Step 6. The method section. Read only with purpose. Most people think they have to read the methods. You don't. Only read the materials and methods if you're replicating the study. You doubt the results and want to verify. Or you're straight up curious how they pulled it off. Otherwise, skip. Because here's the plot twist. Sometimes the method is explained in another paper entirely. Yes, researchers will publish a separate, detailed paper just for the method, and simply link to it. So if the method feels vague, check the references. You might be chasing a laser clam paper in a laser journal, not a clam one. Now that you know how to read a single paper, here's how scholars build long-term value from the chaos. 1. Build a paper database. Lex Fridman uses digital annotation tools. Others use tools like Zotero, Notion, or Mendeley. Store each paper you read, tag it, highlight it, make notes, even short ones, about what you liked or questioned. This turns your reading into a growing research brain. 2. Track authors, not just topics. When you find someone you like, follow their work. Top researchers track authors across papers, not just topics. If you've cited someone 3 times, that's a voice you respect. Subscribe to their new work like you'd follow a creator on YouTube. 3. Review papers are your cheat codes. Review papers summarize an entire field's progress. They're often cited 100+ times and written to give a bird's-eye view. If you're new to a field, start here. It's like skipping to season recap videos before watching a long show. Here's where the magic happens. Once you've annotated and stored papers, come back to them when working on your own research or learning projects. And if a paper truly blew your mind, do what the best researchers do. Email the author. That's right. Send a quick message saying what you loved or questioned. Many authors, even famous ones, will reply. That's how collaborations start. That's how ideas grow. That's how research stays alive. To recap, here's the pro-level strategy to read academic papers smart. 1. Skim title, author, and abstract. 2. Jump to the conclusion. 3. Review figures and captions. 4. Read introduction if you're new. 5. Only dive into methods and results when you have a reason. 6. Build a personal paper database. 7. Track authors and review papers. 9. And don't be afraid to reach out. This isn't just about saving time, it's about making time for the papers that matter and the insights that push your thinking forward. So next time someone drops a 15-page PDF in your inbox, don't panic. You've got the system. You read like a researcher now, and who knows? Maybe your paper will be the next one people scan for gold. Like this breakdown? Hit that like button and comment with your favorite tip or how you read papers. Subscribe to my channel to keep your brain sharp.